I'm going to show you how to create your own Unblocked Games website that you can use at school or work in less than 10 minutes. Now, in order to build our website, we're going to be using Gemini's AI Studio, and you can get to it by going to this URL right here. And essentially, it's going to build our website using AI with Gemini. I prefer this over other AI stuff like ChatGPT just because I feel like it's really easy to get our website up and going. And now we just have to feed it a prompt to build our website. So we're just going to say build a basic Unblocked Games website. And then we're going to say using HTML, JS, and CSS files. It's probably going to ignore this part, but I just put it in there anyway. And then to store our games, we're going to say we will store each game as an iframe and a JSON file. And this is just to make it simpler so we don't have to set up a database, because I know a lot of people might not have some software development experience. So this is just a quick way to get them up and running. And then most importantly, we're going to at the end say no AI features, because for some reason, Gemini Studio loves to add AI features to whatever website or app it builds. I think it's just a way for them to promote their API and get you to spend more money. Make sure you add that in there, and then we'll just hit build. And we can see it building our website over here with the different files. And obviously, it used HTML, but not the JavaScript and CSS files we asked for. So we're going to fix that here once it's done. And you can see we have a preview of our website here. It added a bunch of games that probably don't work. Yep, that doesn't work. That also doesn't work. So we're going to go in here and fix this later. But before we do any of that, we're going to go down here and add another prompt. And we're going to say convert all the TypeScript files to JavaScript. For some reason, when it uses TypeScript, it has trouble when we deploy it to GitHub, which we'll go through later. So just make sure you add that in here and hit send. And it looks like it finished that. So now we're going to have to deploy our website to get it up and running. And I guess you could just come into AI Studio and play all your games from here if you actually wanted to, and AI Studio is not blocked on your school or work network. But in our case, we're going to deploy it to GitHub. So we're going to use the Save to GitHub button. Now, if you wanted to, you could just create an Unblocked Games website using Google Sites, which I've showed a video before. I'll try to leave a link in the description if you want to watch that one. But like I said, we're going to use GitHub here. So we're going to hit the Save to GitHub button. Then you'll have to create an account. And once you get your whole account set up, it should take you to this where you're going to set up your repository, what you want to name it. I'm just going to name it Unblocked Games. We'll do the same for the description. And here you want to make sure you hit public, because private, you won't be able to publish a page without paying money. So we will make a public GitHub. Keep in mind, when we do public, that means all of your repository is available to see from anyone that finds your repository. But since we're just creating an Unblocked Games website and you shouldn't have any personal information in it, public should be fine. We'll hit create git repo. Then I'll show you all the files and changes it made. We're going to hit stage and commit all changes. And now all our changes should be on GitHub. You can click this little button up here and it'll take you directly to your repository. And now to publish our website, we're going to go to the settings button. Then on the left-hand side, you should see this pages button. We're going to click that. And now we need to select our branch we're going to deploy. So we're going to click here. And it's just the main branch, our initial branch we published. And when we hit save, it'll start working on deploying your website. So you might have to sit on this page for a little bit. And then after a minute, maybe hit the refresh button. And once it's done deploying it, you should see your link right here. You can click on that. And this is one thing I've noticed sometimes when we publish with Gemini Studio, sometimes the website will just be blank like this and it'll just show your background. So we're going to go back over to our AI Studio and hopefully get that fixed. A lot of times it's just creating an entry point for our index file. But if you're not sure what it is, sometimes if you right click on your page and hit inspect, and then you go to the console tab, you'll see an error while your page isn't loading here. Sometimes you can just copy that error and then go back to AI Studio and paste it in. In this case, it doesn't look like we have anything. So I'm just going to say in AI Studio, create an entry point for index.html. Our page is blank on GitHub pages. So I kind of described the problem and what it should fix. I guess you could add this part to the initial prompt we gave it at the very beginning, but we'll just add it here and hit send. And sometimes you may run into an error while it's fixing things. If you just hit this auto fix button, it should try to fix it itself. And now that it's done making all our changes, keep in mind this change just happened on the AI Studio side. So we still need to push it to our actual page on GitHub. So we're going to go back to the Save to GitHub button. Then we're going to stage and commit all the changes it made. And once you commit the changes, it might take a couple minutes for it to deploy the website again. So if you go to your website and it's not fixed right away, maybe give it a second, or you can actually go to your GitHub page and check right here. It does say success. That means it's done publishing it. So now if we go back to our website, looks like it fixed it. So now we have our website up and running, but we need games because all these games don't work. So let's fix that now. First, we're just going to tell it to remove all the games. And while that's running, let's go find the games we're going to add. So in order to find our Unblocked games, we're just going to use another Unblocked games website that already exists. I'm just going to search on Google for Unblocked games website. And I'm going to go with this Unblocked games world website. And I'm just going to pick a random game. Let's go with basket hoop. And once the game's loaded, if it lets you right click on the game, you're going to do that. It doesn't look like it's going to happen though. So we're going to right click off the game and then we're going to hit this inspect button. And now in order to select the game, you're going to click on this little button up here. It's kind of hard to see. And then we'll select the game with that. Now it's going to take you to this little div class. We're just going to keep scrolling up until we see an iframe. We're searching for an iframe and here we go. And this is the part you might have to practice with because sometimes it's not the initial iframe. It might be one above it. But it looks like this should be fine because it has a little source right here. So we're going to right click on that iframe. We're going to hit copy and then copy element. And now we can go back to our AI studio and it looks like it removed all our games now. So here, we're just going to go down here and say, add this game. And then we'll paste in our code that we just copied and hit enter. And you can see it added our game to the preview page. So before we even push any of the code, we can actually just test it out in the preview just to make sure it works. So if we click on it, hey, there it goes, loaded the game. So we're gonna exit out of that. And now we'll go to the GitHub again because we got to push our changes. It's done now, so we can go to our website, hit the refresh button, and there we go. We got the new changes in. So now that we know how to add games from here, you can go back to Gemini Studio and kind of make changes to it on how you want. Like some of these features won't even work, like the sign in won't work. Request a game's not going to work. So we can go down here and tell it to make those changes. We'll just say remove the sign in and request a game. And if you really wanted to, you could try to implement these if you know a little bit of software development background. This would probably require you of setting up a database. And then if you really wanted to, you could set up like admin profiles where you could go into your actual page itself and maybe have like a add a game feature instead of having to use the AI studio to add a game the entire time. But we're going to try to keep it simple for now. And now let's even change the theme. So change the theme to cyberpunk and name the site Maddie's Unblocked Games. And if we hit send, you can see it made our changes. And I actually hate this theme. I can barely read anything. And one other thing you might not know is AI Studio is actually somewhat decent at making games itself. So instead of going and finding games on other websites, you can just ask it to create a game. I'm going to tell it to create your own Anime style snake clone game and add it to the list. I'm going to say do not use an iframe because we're not going to copy it from another website. Create your own. And hit send. And you can see it added our game right here, Neon Serpent. Let's see how good it is. Start mission. And we lost. But it did create our game. Now we can just push that to our website as well. And you can notice it doesn't really pick the correct thumbnails for our game. So if you actually wanted to change those up too, you could either go find a picture online, or you can even just go to Google Gemini or ChatGPT and just tell it to create a thumbnail for that type of game you have. Here we go. We got Cyber Snake. So I'm just going to save that image. And we need some place that's going to host our thumbnail. So I'm just going to go on with this site right here. Going to upload our thumbnail. Don't auto delete. And here we can see it uploaded. I'm going to right click on it and hit copy image address. And again, if this is just like a solo project for you, I mean, the pictures don't really matter. It's kind of more of a waste of time. And there's probably tons more easier ways to get your thumbnails to look correct. But we'll try it this way just by giving it a image address and hit send. And there you go. It updated our thumbnail for it. So let's publish that. And there we go. Now, if we go back to our website we built, it looks like it has all the changes, including the thumbnail change. Let's just double check that it plays. Yep, lost that one. And basket hoop works as well. Yeah, you can go over to ChatGPT and ask maybe how to add certain features if you did want to build out the website a little more. But from here, you can just go and start adding as many games as you want to. Also, there might be limits on Gemini. I think for the free tier, though, you should be able to at least get your website up and running. But depending on how many changes you want to make, then you might reach a limit. And if you're struggling to think of any changes, sometimes down here, Google will actually give you some suggestions. It looks like these suggestions are specifically for the Cyberpunk Snake game we just made. Yeah, if you're running any problems with your website or have any questions, just comment below and maybe I'll be able to answer them, or someone else in the comments can answer them. And hopefully after all this, GitHub isn't blocked by your network, because if it is, you might have to deploy your website somewhere else. We out. Peace.